Hi guys, I'm Josh Rakita. Welcome back to the blacksmith shop at Sam Houston Memorial Museum in Huntsville, Texas. Today we'll be working on a leaf-shaped belt buckle. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. So we're going to start out by putting a taper on the end of the bar. You can see it's a pretty steep taper. My tongue hand is about 30 degrees up. Depending on how you want your leaf to look, you can do it a little shallower or steeper. You just want to be able to have a nice point there. Now we're going to go ahead and set a shoulder. So we're going to put it on the edge of the anvil and use a half on, half off hammer blow. And then we'll get that down to about a 1/4 inch and bring it to the near side of the anvil and do the same thing. So when you bring it to the near side of the anvil, you're going to use the half on, half off blows again. And you're going to want to make sure your previous shoulders are face up so you're not damaging any of those corners that you just made. We're then just going to go ahead and start tapering this out. You'll see in this heat right here, I decided I need a little bit more material. The stem I drew out to about 6.5 inches before I rounded it up. So you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of stem material for the belt loop part. So this heat, we're going to go ahead and start shaping the leaf. So I'm just going to start by flattening out a little bit of the leaf, and then I'll go ahead and start using the peen of my hammer to widen the leaf sideways. And then later on in this, I decide I want a little bit more length, so I'll use the peen to stretch it out front way. There's a heat that I missed right before this that I made sure that I lost those peen imprints before I did this step. But this step I'm just using the bottom of my peen to vane the leaf. So I'm going at about a 45-degree angle with my hammer, and you can see that it's really stretching that side that I'm working on, and it's pulling it over towards the side I'm not working on. And that'll correct itself in this heat right here. So same thing on the other side, another 45-degree angle. You can see it's starting to bring the leaf back over on itself. So you're going to have to play with the angles to try to get that middle ridge that you're not crossing over with your veins. Just takes a little bit of practice. So after I got the leaf shaped how I want it, I'm going to go ahead and round up the stem. So I put it on its corner and hit on all 4 corners to make it an octagon. And then after that, I'll slowly rotate it to planish those edges and make it nice and round. So this next heat, I'm putting a rat's tail curl on the edge of this, so just putting it over the edge of the anvil, getting it back on itself, and I'm pulling up on my tong hand to make it nice and round. Um, I'm now bending it over on itself almost exactly in half. I want that rat's tail to end up just on the other side of the back of the leaf. I'll use my hammer here to tighten it up. I then throw in the vise and pinch that rat tail against the leaf and rotate it one full revolution around. I'm now just hitting the loop down back on itself, trying to keep it nice and straight, nice and symmetrical. You can come at it from both sides. And it's going to want to bend on you, so you're going to want to keep it straight. Just straighten it up at the anvil. So here I am just straightening up the end of the leaf so it'll line up with the holes in the belt. So now I'm just bending that tip over so it can hook onto the belt. You're going to want it to be bent a little bit back. Now I'm just going back over my veins to touch them up, make everything look nice and pretty. During the twist, the leaf got knocked over to one side, so I'm just hitting it back over, put it in the vise, and had to wedge my tongs in there to keep it still, but that brought it back over. So I just hit it with a wire brush or a wire wheel, and then this is beeswax, but you can use anything from canola oil to Johnson's paste wax. I just apply them on hot just so they'll barely smoke, kind of burn in the material, and then let it cool down naturally. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do try this project yourself, I'd love to see how you do. So just send me some pictures over at Jar Forge on Instagram. And we have blacksmithing demonstrations at the Sam Houston Memorial Museum on the 4th Saturday of every month.